All right, welcome everybody to the first ever virtual chopped competition at Northwestern Connecticut Community College. I am your host, one of your judges, Andrew Wetmore. I'm your director of student activities. I would like to introduce our judges for this evening. We have Hotchkiss, also known as Northwestern's resident baker. We have Dr. Ruth Gonzalez, makes the best salsa in all of the Northwest Hills, and of course myself. So I'll introduce our chefs here tonight. We have Chef Andrew. Hello. Chef Charlotte. Chef Diana. Yay. Chef May. Chef Megan. And Chef Warren. Tonight, our competitors will have 45 minutes to complete their dishes. They'll be making their best Thanksgiving dessert. They are not limited to what other ingredients they can use, but have to use in some way. The 4 ingredients that we provided are graham crackers. I will be snacking on them throughout this. Werther's Originals. And the most evil of all, the chili lime seasoning. Oh. So, competitors. No anchovies. We were not that cruel. We also had to, we were limited because we had to mail these items to all of our contestants, and God bless the United States Postal. They're on time. So, at the end of your 45 minutes, we will be speaking with each of you to present your dish. At the end of the 45 minutes, you must stop cooking. If your dish is not out of the oven, please take it off out of the oven. Don't burn your house down. So, throughout this, remember your camera must remain on unless, of course, if there are technical difficulties, please sign back in as soon as possible. I will be muting all of your microphones, but please keep your ears out. I will be checking in with you to ask what you are cooking and what you are doing at any given time. Are there any questions? Andrew.
My refrigerator is what I had to get something from the fridge.
Oh, yes, you can go off camera to wherever you want. You just can't intentionally turn your camera with a Stop and Shop purchase cake. Okay. We are working on a little bit of the honor system here. All right. Any other questions? Charlotte.
What if I constantly freeze and there's not much I can do about it?
Do the best you can. We will take your word that you did not do it intentionally.
Very much. That's all I have for today.
Warren, good thinking. Just remember, you did sign a waiver when you signed up for this, so don't cut your fingers off because it won't do you any good. Okay. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Good luck, contestants.
Oh, I forgot to say what you were playing for. I am sorry. Our contestants are playing for the first place prize is the Chop 2020 trophy. Everyone will receive this awesome medal. This championship custom apron.
What?
Will also receive custom apron as well. But most importantly, the number 1 winner tonight will receive a $100 gift card to the restaurant of their choosing as soon as they reopen from COVID. So,
Yeah, you know.
Buy that gift card.
choose wisely. And with that, I will say, on your marks, get set, chopped. Okay, Chef Charlotte. What are you making for us this evening?
I am making s'mores pie.
Very good. And so I think the graham cracker will probably be your base. What will you be using? The most evil of all ingredients, the chili lime powder.
It'll be in the crust, which is why I'm going to be using the whatever these thingy doodads are, as well as the in the chocolate.
All right, very good. Good luck with you. Chef Diana. And what are you making for us this evening?
I am making a with it's going to have cranberry sauce on top of it. Make it more Thanksgiving-y.
Ooh, very nice. And how will you be using your ingredients?
Well, the coconut and the graham crackers are going to be the crust. The chili lime thing is going to be in the cranberry sauce. And I'm melting the caramels, and I'm going to drizzle the caramel on top of it.
Very nice. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, Chef May.
Yes,
All right, Chef, what are you making for us this evening?
I am making a pumpkin cheesecake, but really with buttercup squash. I'm using the graham crackers and the coconut for crust, and I'm putting the chili lime powder in the batter of the cheesecake. I'm making mini ones, and I'm going to sprinkle the Werther's on top.
All right, very good. All right, good luck.
There you go.
Chef Andrew. Oh, unfortunately, you are muted, and I don't know if you can get to it to unmute it. That is my fault. All right, Chef Andrew, you can keep working. What are you making for us today?
I'm making cookies of some sort. Some sort of cookies.
Okay.
They come with the
All right,
plan.
very good. All right. And how are you using your ingredients?
Well, I'm going to use the coconut and the graham cracker as mainly the base. We use the caramel as like a drizzling. Haven't figured out the pepper yet.
All right. All right, good luck. Chef Megan. Okay, Chef Megan, what are you making for us this evening?
So I am chocolate hazelnut tart, then roasted coconut and caramel, candied caramel. So I am using 900 graham and crust, and I'm making a chocolate ganache that goes on top of it, and that's where I'm going to put the chili lime spicy sweet chocolate, and then hazelnut whipped cream topped with the toasted coconut and caramel.
All right, good luck. And last but not least, Chef Warren, the man with the fire extinguisher and the cleaver. What are you making up for us tonight?
I am making a pineapple no-bake cheesecake with the toasted coconut and graham cracker crust, and I'm also making a mango kind of ice cream sherbet that I have the chili lime on the mango, and it's actually broiling right now, and I have the coconut in the oven also broiling right now, so I get toasted a little bit and mix it with the Coke or with the graham cracker. And I'm using the Werther's. I'm making a simple syrup for the ice cream, and also making a caramel sauce for the top of the cheesecake.
Wow, very good. Very ambitious for 45 minutes. I'll let you get to it.
I hope so. Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, Chef Khan, not competing, but judging here this evening, keeping you on your toes while you're grading those papers. What looks like the most appetizing or best sounding dish so far this evening that intrigues you?
Well, I have to tell you, they all sound really good. And I can't wait to see how they turn out. I do wish I would get to taste some of these. And I have to say, Chef Warren has probably the most ambitious dessert going. So it'll be really interesting to see. And I hope he watches that coconut and it doesn't get burned if he's broiling it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be something. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he doesn't need to use that fire extinguisher.
Well, right. You know. And I hope everybody's safe and doesn't hurt themselves.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing. The good news is, all of you watching at home, I do have all of their addresses in case we have to call the emergency services for them and send the fire department. So hopefully that won't happen. But Chef Rick Gonzalez, what sounds most appetizing to you this evening?
Well, like Connie said, they all sound really good, but I would love to try that mango ice cream. I love ice cream and mango. So that sounds really fantastic. I am not a baker. I don't bake, not even from the box. But I like to eat baked goods that others make. So I really wish I could sample them all.
I know she likes to eat baked goods because she usually will send me an email or call me and say, I hear you baked something. Make sure you send some to Greenwood.
Right away. As soon as that email went out, a reply.
That is true. I know Debbie, wonderful individual who often brings in baked goods. By the time us Greenwood folks get over to Founders Hall, it is gone. We are SOL, and we saw how we stay thin over in Greenwoods. We all say it's the multi-purpose room gymnasium. It's not. We just starve because we're so far away from the good stuff.
We always are.
And I will say the mango sorbet is a phenomenal use for the chili lime powder. This was the idea come from our favorite at Northwestern, Carmen and Lupita, who are here joining us this evening. And I looked all over. It was far more difficult to find than it should be. And the good folks provided us with those. The other stuff came via the fine folk down at the Stop and Shop here in Danbury, Connecticut. But, oh, Chef Warren looks very nice. Very nice. And I would like to thank Stop and Shop Supermarkets for their kind donation to our food pantry, and as well as many, many others who do support that initiative on our campus. I would also like to recognize, so we have a few of our student senators here. We have our Vice President, Carmen Andrade, and her sister, Lupita Andrade, who's a senator, and then Senator Fosno, as well as our treasurer, Renee Restivo. So thank you, and I see several others from the Northwest community here as well. So,
Andrew,
now
where did you say you found the chili lime seasoning? Where did you find it?
Trader Joe's, also here in Danbury. Yes.
Although Aldi in Torrington has the tahini.
Yes, that is what I was looking for. I went to Stop and Shop and ShopRite. I found it at Trader Joe's. We have an Aldi's here in Danbury. It's just on the other side of town, so I was trying to go closer rather than further. But I was very, very surprised.
I'm actually really really like it. I use it. I take a bell pepper, any kind of pepper with cream cheese and sprinkle the tahini. It's really, really tasty.
Yes,
what is
I
it that you're
understand.
using? Tahini? Or what did you say?
Tahini.
Tahine. It's a chili powder and lime citrus blend. Very
Okay.
often used in fruit. I understand my favorite ladies, Carmen Lupita, enjoy it on watermelon, especially.
Oh.
On
So,
apples,
yes.
really good on
Ooh.
apples.
Very good. Very good. All right. Have any of our competitors ever used or tasted tahine before, which is your chili lime powder? Andrew is giving me a hand raise. I'm getting a thumbs up from A and a big thumbs down from Megan.
Nothing for
Nothing from Charlotte. Warren, have you ever used tahine before? Yes, I'm getting a big head shake from him. Fantastic. All right. Not bad, not bad. So I will give everyone a 20-minute warning, and then a 10-minute warning, and then a 5-minute warning, and then your oh crap 1-minute warning. Okay. That's my favorite part of the show. I do like how they edit this down, so you don't have to have running commentary over the entire thing. They pack these into a half-hour show or an hour show. It's crazy. So,
I love seeing all the crazy ingredients that they have. Things that I've never heard of, things that I've never seen, and some things that I really don't ever want to taste.
I know.
yes. You always have there's always like duck liver and some sort of fruit that I don't think is edible, but they say it is. It's good stuff.
Or like a chicken in a can, or like 100-year-old duck egg, or something like that.
Yes. There used to be a wonderful show, Fear Factor. If any of you remember that. Oh God, they made you eat all sorts of things, and yeah.
I would tell you, all of you bakers, I would tell you to watch a show called Nailed It on Netflix. It is hilarious, right? It makes me laugh so hard. Megan's seen it. Give me the thumbs up. No, Charlotte's never seen it.
No, I have to. I am a big Gordon Ramsay fan. I think it's the copious amounts of cursing.
Oh. Nice chocolate.
And I was telling some of our competitors before that my wife does not allow me to cook. It's not because I can't. It's because I like to swear and throw things like Chef Ramsay. And I make a tremendous mess and refuse to clean it up. So that for the men and people at home, if you are listening, the trick is make a huge mess. Your significant other will never make you. It is fantastic. So, Chef Connie, what is your?
I have to say, I'm very lucky because my significant other is the cleanup crew.
There you go. What is your favorite dish to make? Oh, actually, Chef May, do you have a question? What's going on? What are you doing?
No, I just want to say that my husband works in a restaurant and uses lots of pans and dishes and whatever. And yes, I can cook for myself. However, like you, he never thinks it's right. So.
Yeah, see, it's never good enough. Chef Connie, what is your favorite dish to make?
There's a lot of things I like to make. I think one of my very favorite baking recipes is a pumpkin cheesecake that I love to make for the holidays. It's extremely rich and luscious, and it's really good. And the fun story or a fun fact is that my now daughter-in-law used to work in the kitchen at the bistro at Infinity in Norfolk, and they always make seasonal desserts for their menu, and so they asked for ideas, and she suggested my pumpkin cheesecake, and they actually had it on the menu for a while. This was really
Wow.
good to them.
Very nice.
So,
Now, do you use pumpkin spice, or are you using real pumpkin?
I use real pumpkin, but I use canned pumpkin. I don't try to boil my own pumpkin down. So I use a canned pumpkin, and it's individual spices. It's not a pumpkin spice mix, but I have to tell you, there was one time where I wanted to make it for my colleagues, and this was when I was still working at the hospital, and I started making the recipe, and I got to the point where I had to put in the pumpkin and realized I had no pumpkin. So I decided that it is really the color and the spices that make it taste like pumpkin cheesecake. So I put a little orange food color in and all the spices, and nobody ever knew there was no pumpkin in it.
Awesome.
I am glad to see that my father, chef, my father is a phenomenal cook and baker, takes after his mother, and that is not to say that our mishaps. We have a wonderful story about French onion soup with this very expensive cheese that went everywhere. We will save that for another evening. But Chef Ruth, what is your favorite dish to make? We know you are known for your legendary salsa, but what do you enjoy making the most?
Actually, I enjoy cooking altogether. I really enjoy just being in the kitchen, and the chopping seems to be therapeutic. I like to chop. That's why I make salsa. But overall, I think my favorite meal to cook is the Thanksgiving meal, because there's so much that's going on, and all the smells and the flavors and the colors. I love to make pumpkin soup from scratch. So I started the night before, and I let it sit in the slow cooker, and it just fills the house with those beautiful scents. And so I just enjoy the kitchen, and most of all, I enjoy watching other people eat it.
It is great and a little frightening of chopping. I think you and Jeffrey Dahmer might get together sometime. I want to go to Chef Warren. Chef Warren, are you there? Chef Warren, I see a lot of theatrics there. I think I just saw you throw something on the ground. What is happening? Walk us through what you're doing.
I'm using ice, and I'm going to put the sorbet in this bag and ice in this bag with some salt, and use that to make my ice cream.
Very, very old school. Good work. We recently made ice cream for some family members in Thanksgiving several weeks ago when it was really nice out before the rising COVID numbers. My wife and I made ice cream using the old salt and ice method, and then promptly forgot it in the freezer. So, all right, very good. I just wanted to, glad to see everything is okay there, Chef Warren.
Yes, I had actually learned that technique. I was a nurse on rehab, and our occupational therapist would use that for therapy. They would have take the patients and go make ice cream, and I was like, hey, that's kind of cool to do. So
I was just going to ask if he was a chemistry major.
There you go.
Data science. But I did nursing in a previous life.
Oh, you
very
did.
Good. Chef Warren, see you icing down your knee later with your ice cream. That is perfect. Okay. Chef Megan, walk us through what's happening.
So I was just going to say, I'm using a technique by a French chemist, Hervé, to make my chocolate ganache. So the chocolate is over 70% cocoa, so it's not grainy, and it's going to melt down with nice stuff to cool it so that it makes it melt away, to make like a fluffy with spice and it on top of the cups. So like French chemist.
Sounds yummy.
Very cool.
All right. Very good. All right, we're checking with Chef May. Chef May, how's it going?
Everything's in the oven.
Everything's in the oven.
Everything's in
All
the
right.
oven.
And who is the young man behind you?
It's my son Jacob.
Hi.
All right. Now, is Chef May, how is she going to fare here tonight? Give us your prediction.
He doesn't have to eat it. Everyone else does.
All right. There you go. So walk us through. So remind us again what you are making, and you have it in the oven. What is it set at, and how long is it going to take?
It's a 350 in anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes because I'm making small ones.
Oh, very good. Very good use of time. Okay. And when it comes out, you're going to cool it. And what are you going to have to do to finish this off?
I'm going to put the Werther's candies, which are ground up, on top. And I'm thinking about putting a slice of lime on each as well.
All right. Very good. Good luck. Those, don't let them burn.
Thanks.
Okay. I am going to take a temporary break because, as you can probably hear, my dog is barking, and this is the wonders of live TV at home, folks. I will be right back.
How about Chef Dina? What are you making? How's it going for you? How's it going for you, Dina?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's okay.
It's going good. Almost done.
Almost done? Almost. Are you baking in the oven? You're putting it in the oven?
Crust.
Okay.
It's a refrigerator. It'll
Okay.
be ready by the time we're done.
Awesome.
So Chef Ruth, I want to know if you can share the secrets of your salsa with us.
Secrets of the salsa. Well, I make it from scratch, so I like to use Roma tomatoes because they're a little more sturdy. I blanch them to take the skin off because it's a little easier to chew. I use I use colored bell peppers, so the sweet, the yellows, the reds, the greens. A lot of fresh cilantro, fresh chili. I use garlic, lemon juice, salt, and that's pretty much it. But I don't like to use the food processor because it makes the tomato too mushy. So, or all the vegetables too mushy. So I like to chop myself because I like a certain fineness. I don't like the chunks of the pepper to be too rough to chew. So I chop very, very finely. So it does take about an hour to make a decent sized bowl of salsa. And a lot of cilantro. That is by far my favorite herb. Cilantro.
It's really funny because I used to not like cilantro, but I have actually learned to really like it. And you like to make salsa. I like to make guacamole. Oh, I love it. It's
Guacamole
so good.
is so good. Actually, Tom's girlfriend, she says she would only eat my fresh salsa because she doesn't like tomatoes. So I also take the seeds out, but she loves my salsa because I make it so fine, but yet not mushy.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, it's because your tomatoes are fresh. They're not cooked. That's really
right.
Okay, chefs. I must interrupt you just briefly. Chefs, you have 20 minutes remaining. You are at the 20-minute mark.
Wow.
No pressure. 20 minutes. All right. And Chef Ruth, you are right about the guacamole. I hate when you go get a big scoop of guacamole and then there is this giant tomato there. is just the worst, but you got to dice it up fine. I like lots of onion and salt in mine, and there is nothing better sitting out on the porch, relaxing on a nice summer day.
It is
So-
the best, and I like to use red onions because it gives it a kick.
But then you have to have a nice Corona to go with it.
Absolutely.
This is true. It's true. The beverage, not the virus, the beverage, folks. So,
Yes, the beverage. Absolutely.
Charlotte, I want to check in with you. How are you doing?
Losing sanity in a minute.
All right, very good. And what are you now? I see you mixing and folding.
We're making the crust.
Okay. All right. I will let you get back at it. All right. I see Chef Megan rooting around in the oven. Oh, and let's see here. And what did you pull out? You can set it down first. Don't drop it.
That's fresh toasted coconut.
Oh, I love toasted
Yum.
coconut. Yum.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. All right. Chef
Oh, I
Deanna,
see Chef Warren is making ice cream.
he is making ice cream. I bought it's a kickball that you open up, put all of your ice cream materials in it with your salt and then water in another compartment, and the kids kick it around the yard.
Okay.
It is fantastic. All right. Chef Deanna, how's it going over there? Oh, you are muted.
Good. Yeah,
There you go.
it's good.
Wonderful. And what are you working on right now?
Pudding, the lime pudding to put into the pie.
Oh,
All right. Ooh, very good. That's going to be delicious.
that
Oh,
is
I love lime. I love lime.
My
And
son's favorite. He was
nice.
here. He just eat this bread out of here.
And Chef Deanna was sharing with me, for all of you listening, that she has competed or tried out twice for Master Chef.
wow.
Wow.
So she knows her way around the kitchen. She claims she is not a baker, but I feel like she is probably lying. And we're all very excited to see,
No,
very excited to see how
I-
things turn
I
out for her.
I cook a lot better than I bake. I
Good.
need
Well,
a cookbook for baking. Cooking, I don't need a
Well,
cookbook.
I must say, thus far, I think this is working out great. We're very, very pleased with the turnout of people watching with us here this evening. I hope our Student Senate sponsors for another one coming up in the springtime. And who knows, we might do a grilling special. You never know, but this is fantastic. Warren gives the thumbs up. He's game. Charlotte too. All right.
It would be
May.
so much
All right.
fun if we could do it in person and actually taste all the dishes.
I know.
That's what I'm
It
hoping
is. We
for.
will check on the COVID situation. We'll see if we can set up some grills outside under some tents or something. We will see how it goes. I have solutions. All right. So let's see. We are coming closely on the 15-minute mark. Coming up on the 15-minute mark. So I hope that means if you have stuff in the oven, it's going to be coming out soon. All right. Chef Andrew, I want to check in with you. All right, Chef Andrew, where are you at in your process?
I have cookies baking in the oven and backup pans on stove and the table.
All right. That's hedging your bets. That is very wise, very wise.
Peanut butter, chocolate, with coconut and the spice. Add a little caramelized onion in the cookies.
Oh,
See how that works.
All right, very good. Well, I will let you get back to it.
Thank you.
I see
All right.
ganache happening with Chef Megan. Oh.
Yep. Oh boy. And like Chef May has either taken something out of the oven or is just checking. Oh, Chef May bringing us over. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
I feel like I'm
Okay.
on Iron Chef.
Sorry, cord's a little short.
Yeah.
Sounds like Elton Brown on Iron Chef.
There you go, right? Now, Chef and Professor Hotchkiss, how did you watching this to live classes?
How would I compare this?
Yes.
This is a lot more fun. Well, it's interesting because in a class, everybody's kind of focused on one thing, but here, everyone's doing something different. So as a spectator, it's really quite interesting to look at all the different competitors and see what's going on. There's a lot of action.
There is a lot going on. It is nice that all of our competitors actually have their cameras on, unlike in the classroom. This is a lot of fun. Chef Charlotte, I see you standing around. You're making me nervous. What's happening?
Be patient with the pie itself. Hold on,
if you were on the real chat, they'd be telling you, oh, you could be making a sauce or a side salad. Or...
It's funny how they scold them whenever they're standing still.
They do.
Oven. Very good. Very nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. I swear on Chopped or a lot of those shows, anytime the person is, they're not going to win.
I know, because then they always say, you had 3 extra minutes and didn't, and you didn't do this, or you didn't think to add this. And
yes. It's like, well, you wasted 30 seconds. You should have made a rack of lamb.
I made a rack of lamb for the first time a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
Very nice.
But
now, did you put the little hats on though?
No, I did not.
Don't even invite me over.
I'm an amateur.
Oh, Chef Warren with the criticism. Oh, he is. I thought that was not going to play well. If you were competing, Connie, that would have hurt you with the judges.
I did have a nice fire going because I did it on the grill, and we had quite the big flame.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of drippings there, but I bet you that was delicious.
It was delicious.
Very nice. Chef Warren, are you still shaking that ice cream?
Yes. I'm hoping it will solidify in the next 10 minutes or so, or 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, if this was a kitchen, you'd have a blast freezer or an ice cream machine. You get Ziploc bags, ice, and salt. We will do what we can.
But the ice cream machine never works. I mean, it always breaks.
It's true.
No, somebody else is usually always using it, and you don't get to it in time, right? So then you just need to change course, and you need to make
my ice cream machine.
They need that distance. People fighting over the fryer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't make desserts. I make desserts about once a decade. So I guess I'm shooting my shot for the 20s. So I guess the next dessert I'll make will be in 2030 or so. I do grilling or entrees. If you have chili cook-off, I'll do that. But
Chili, I can cook chili.
We should be doing
Charlotte,
that.
what were you going to say?
Go ahead, Charlotte.
It's either the ice cream machine that screws people up, or the fryer that screws people up.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
You have 10 minutes, competitors. There is only 10 minutes remaining in this competition. Chef May looking very, very confident. Chef Megan is just, she's just all over the place there. She is working her butt off. Chef Charlotte is very focused. Chef Warren is rocking his ice cream. We got dicing going on with Chef Andrew, and Chef Diana is rocking thing. All right. And Chef Diana, I saw her tasting her pudding before. It looks like it got the approval of whomever else was in the room there. Did not see. Chef Charlotte.
Fascinating.
Ooh,
You're what?
there it is. Oh. Okay. All right. Chef Warren is still working that ice cream. It is going to come down to, I really think, if Chef Warren is able to solidify that ice cream, with all of those ingredients, if it really comes together for him. Chef Megan's sound, they all sound so delicious. Again, I think we're looking at people have to weigh their ambition against the clock and whether or not they are able to put together this dish in time. And yes, I'm having way too much fun at this. Thank you. I should have been a game show host.
I just think I can only imagine how much fun this would be if we were actually in person. It would be so much fun.
Yes, this would be fun.
Yeah, especially with the sass from the Andrades.
Oh,
This is true. This is true. I never count those girls out when they have something to say. It comes out. I'm wearing a hat this evening because they like to point out my lack of hair. So, but I never have to worry about it ending up in someone's dish. Chef May, how are we looking there? You're looking really confident. You're making me nervous. There's a lot of steak. Is it still in the oven, or are you waiting for it to cool? Oh, you're on mute.
My dishes are done too.
She's done.
wow.
You are done. Let's see. Can you get us to maybe bring one over to the camera? Let's take a look.
When it's done cooling, yes.
Okay, please. All right. We're looking forward to that. We see a lot of confidence there with Miss Friday. All right. Ooh. Uh-oh, Chef Andrew, what is wrong? How's it going over there? I see a lot of hands in the air. That's never a good sign. I'm very concerned. Chef Andrew, where are we at?
Oh, checking his watch.
Uh-oh. Okay. Chef Andrew, are you done with your dish?
Pretty much, yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. I'll remind you, make sure that you did include all of the ingredients. That is the #1 killer on Chopped.
Yep.
What?
Charlotte.
Now eat my own cookie.
Chef Charlotte, how are you? Are you time?
I'm freaking out.
Don't panic.
Ow!
It's okay. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Chef Diana is working. Oh, she is focused like a laser. Chef Meg, are you going to pull this off? All right, we're getting the thumbs up. We're getting the thumbs up. Chef Warren seems to have moved on from his ice cream. We see him dispensing. That is a good sign. Things coming out of the pot at this point can only be a positive.
I'm impressed how organized Chef Megan's workstation is. It looks very neat right there. But maybe I just can't see the mess.
All right, chefs, you are down to 5 minutes. 5 minutes left.
I like to cook and clean, Connie. As I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. I can't work with a mess.
I try to do that too, Ruth, but every once in a while it kind of gets away from me.
Yeah.
And you know how when you're cooking right at the end, like there's just like, everything has to get finished. And so I'll have all my dishes done right up until the end, but then the last, like all the pots and pans from the end are just kind of like there.
Right. After dinner, the worst. Cleaning the kitchen after a nice big meal.
I know.
Now, we see Chef Megan is plating and putting the finishing touches on. It's like Chef May is getting her items out.
How many more minutes?
You have minutes and I'll give everyone their 2 minute, their 1 minute, and their 30-second warning. Chef Deanna is working away. I can't quite see everything there. Oh, I see. It looks like we got a bag, perhaps maybe for some piping, some frosting, maybe. I can't see.
It might be the crust candies. I think it's the crust.
Thank you. Yep. Okay, you caught that. Perfect. All right. Hopefully she is going to cut those fresh graham crackers. Very nice.
Graham crackers.
Very nice. Chef Warren is working feverishly. Cream, I think.
That's exactly what just came to my mind too. He's working feverishly.
He is working up a sweat. Let's hope he does not need to have his temperature taken for COVID. He is not going to pass. All right, we're past the 3 minutes remaining. It looks like Chef Deanna, have you completed your dish?
All right.
I'm done.
Chef Deanna is done.
Double check, make sure you've included all your ingredients.
Yes, I did.
Chop, Charlotte.
I see what you did there, Ruthie. Very creative with the chop. Chef Warren, how are we looking? We're getting a thumbs up. We are coming up. We're seconds away from the 2 minute mark. You should be putting the finishing touches and begin plating. We are at 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
You can see it. Yeah.
2 minutes left. Make sure, remember, you are getting judged not only on the use of all of your ingredients, but creative use and presentation and our perceived assumption of how good that actually tastes.
It's a little subjective.
It is a little subjective. That is the sign of the times. However, unfortunately,
I know, but why don't you just go get a picture? You're going to have somebody with you. You don't want it. You know you want it.
Okay. All right.
Put my arms up.
Hey, Chef May is looking good. All right.
I'm impressed with everybody's time management skills.
If they only applied it to their schoolwork, they'd be doing much better. 1 minute. We are at 1 minute. That is it. You have 1 minute. Chef Warren, Chef Charlotte, put your finishing touches on. Remember, you got to get it onto the plate. Oh, Chef Deanna looking fantastic.
Oh,
Okay. We are coming up here. We are almost we are at 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Chef Warren, is he going to make it? We don't know.
Oh, Chef Andrew is still working away too.
No, cleaning up.
No, Chef Andrew is cleaning up. Confidence. Chef Charlotte, are you completed?
Come on, Warren, you can do it.
Okay. Warren, 8 seconds. 7, 6,
Come on, Warren.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoons, knives down. You are done. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Chef Warren celebrating with the family. We love it. It is fantastic.
They get to eat the ice cream.
So now comes the fun part. I will call on each to present your dish. The judges will provide their feedback. So you'll once again tell us what your dish is and how you used each one of the ingredients. I am going to start with Chef Andrew. So try to bring, if you have to bring your camera or the dish to each other as close as possible so we can get a nice good look at it.
You've seen.
Chef Andrew.
That looks good.
So tell us exactly what you have there.
Okay. It's a peanut butter chocolate, graham cracker coconut cookie with caramelized onions and the spice. There's a frozen banana, chocolate, I guess ganache or something in here. It's drizzled with melted Werther's Originals and a couple pear slices.
Wow.
Wow.
Good. All right.
Very yummy scrumptious. Yep.
Thank you, Chef. Chef Charlotte, we will come to you next. Please present your dish to the judges.
So, I made a mordecai. It has I used a good chunk of it on the crust, like of the sugar ingredients and all that. I made also with my partner in crime. I also made a caramel sauce on top. So.
Wow.
Very good. Very good use of time management and your ingredients. Job well. All right. Chef Diana, we come to you next. Please do your best to show us your dish and tell us about it.
Okay, can you see it?
Wow.
Very nice.
Thank you. It is a lime cheesecake, and the crust, I put the coconut and the graham crackers in the crust, and then for the filling, vanilla pudding, and the zest of one lime, the juice of one lime, a package of cream cheese, and a little bit of half and half, and a cup of milk, and folded it and mixed that all up. And then after that set for a few minutes, I folded in some Cool Whip and put it into the graham cracker crust. And then for the topping, I actually put the caramel. I forgot. I changed the caramel thing. I put the caramel on the bottom of the pie, so it's on top of the crust. So when you bite in, you get the caramel at the bottom instead of at the top. And then the topping, I heated up a can of whole cranberry sauce. I put in a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half of that chili spice, and on top. And then I topped it with some more graham cracker crumbs and a couple of lime slices.
Wow, very creative.
Very nice. Accomplished. Okay, very good, Chef Dion. Okay. Chef May, please present and show us your dish.
Sorry about the funny plate. It's pretty much a pumpkin cheesecake. The crust was the graham crackers as well as the coconut. The topping was the Werther's candy, which melted quite a bit. So I'm thinking it's rather caramely. And I garnished it with lime.
Nice.
And the chili lime powder was in both the crust as well as the cheesecake mixture.
He's
Very
ready
nice.
to enjoy.
You have somebody who's ready to eat it.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Chef May. Chef Megan, please present us your dish and introduce us.
All right, so I made essentially a chocolate tart, and so this tart features a honey nut graham crust, hazelnut whipped cream, and chocolate ganache. So I used the chili lime spice inside of the chocolate ganache crust with the honey and inside of the whipped cream to give that honey flavor that match with the toasted coconut. And then I made this.
Wow.
The Werther's caramel, I melted them down so I could make the nice glass, candy glass type furnish that I've done.
I want some of that.
So it has a balance of nuttiness, chocolatiness, it's very rich.
Wow.
And then, you're not gonna be able to taste like you get something like the lime or like the chili directly, but after you put a bite of the spiciness and all that kind of goes along with the sweetness.
Wow.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Chef Megan. Chef Warren, we come to you. Please present us your dish.
So I have the no-bake cheesecake. I use the coconut and graham crackers in the crust, cream cheese, pineapple, and simple syrup, or pineapple, cream cheese, and sugar. I did caramel on the top, and then did an extra dollop of whipped cream, and then the chili lime I mixed with the mangoes to make it almost made an ice cream. But it is really good. The mango and chili and lime go together really, really well. I think I just need about 2 more minutes for the ice cream.
Not bad. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. So, judges, I think what I am going to do is, Connie, I do not have your phone number.
Oh,
But if
I'll
you
email
can
it. I'll email it to you. I'll email
or
it to you.
pop it privately in the chat, and I am going to call. We're going to call Ruth. I'm going to mute it so no one hears our discussion. We're going to deliberate. I'm going to tie in the three of us, and we will come up with our decision. So, chefs.
Cool.
Good luck.
Yay! Look at all those samplers out there. Ah. And Andrew, you're not muted. Neither am I.
Okay, hang on. How do I mute myself? Okay, chefs, judges, after that long deliberation, we'll announce our runner-up first. I would like to congratulate runner-up, Chef Deanna. Congratulations on being the runner-up of Chopped 2020. You will receive a custom runner-up apron and your complimentary silver medal. So congratulations and good work.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. I will say to all the other chefs who are not the winner, I want to thank you all for competing. I hope this was a lot of fun. We hope to see you back next. You had phenomenal and very creative dishes. I'm really impressed actually with all of them, especially doing this in your home kitchens with very little, prep time on this, with some very strange ingredients. And we hope that you come back and compete if we do this again with the winner of the Chopped 2020 trophy, a $100 gift card to their favorite restaurant of choice, this chopped apron, a custom handmade hat from Professor Hotchkiss, is Chef Megan. Congratulations, Chef Megan. I must say, we were very, very impressed. Your presentation was fantastic. Your time management was great. This was actually really difficult. I must say, I think Chef Charlotte's was great. I really, really wanted to, I would say, eat that whole. Andrew's cookies, phenomenal dessert. Chef May, that pumpkin cheesecake is definitely something you would see on a restaurant menu. And Chef Warren, I would say you had an incredibly, incredibly ambitious attempt. I think that is unfortunately where you just came up. If that ice cream had set up, you would have been right there. So I want to thank you all again. I want to thank everyone who came out. I had fun. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Did everyone enjoy it?
Thank you, everybody, for participating. Very impressed with your skills.
Good. I'll unmute everybody.
Thank you.
Tasty good, so.
Was fun.
Thank you.
45
Enjoy
minutes go
eating
by
all your
quick.
creations.
Nice job, guys.
All of the desserts looked phenomenal. You all did a great job.
Very good.
So I will like to tell all of you that you will all be receiving one of these lovely medals for your efforts tonight. You have all earned it. Wear it with or hang it on the wall. And
Where
we
are the
hope that we'll get to
graduation?
see you next time.
I'll wear it around
Wear
my
it
neck.
at graduation.
On my neck.
Again, I
Graduation
would
next
like,
semester.
yep, I would like to congratulate again Chefs Megan and Chef Gianna. Phenomenal, great job. Chef Megan, I will have to be in touch with you. Please send me an email with where you'd like me to purchase your gift card to. Everyone else, keep an eye out in the mail. I will get those out in the next couple of days. And please join us again, hopefully next semester, for Chopped Western. Everybody have a great evening.
Thank you. You'll see me on Tuesday.
Great job, Andrew.
Bye. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Ruthie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.